Okay, here we are, rotating sandwiches.wordpress.com. I'm just going to look at each of these and give you a projection of what I might think it would be rated as. Italian sandwich, that's a 10 out of 10. That looks incredible. Sausage egg on an everything bagel, 10 out of 10. Neapolitan ice cream sandwich, 10 out of 10. One of the greatest ice cream sandwiches. This, I don't know what this is, but wow, doesn't that look good? That's a 10 out of 10, whatever that is. This looks like a hot dog with some eggs and peppers and bacon. 10 out of 10, sounds good. This looks like a roast beef situation. 10 out of 10. This is some sort of crusty bread with ham and mozzarella and some maybe some basil and some tomato. That's going to be a 10 out of 10. This is a Reuben. This is a sandwich I love. I think it's a Reuben. It looks like a Reuben. And if it looks like a Reuben and rotates like a Reuben, it must be a Reuben. And it must be a 10. Banh mi. Never had a banh mi I didn't like. 10 out of 10. And seeing it here rotating in this light, it's just like, wow. Here we go. Gyro with the foil. I love gyros. That's a 10 out of 10. Foil makes it interesting and unique, and that's a 10 out of 10, folks. This is some sort of hot dog breakfast sandwich English muffin situation, which is a great idea. I can't honestly believe I've never had a hot dog on a breakfast sandwich. But that alone has me thinking. So that's a 10 out of 10. Looks nice rotating in all its glory. Here we've got some sort of chicken cutlet with lettuce and tomato with some sauce. I don't know, it looks good. It's probably a 10. Here we've got what looks to be some nice sort of ham or prosciutto, some arugula, maybe some goat cheese. Sort of looks melty, spreadable. Crusty bread, that's probably a 10. I'm not the biggest arugula guy, but in this sort of situation, I think it usually works well. So that's going to be a 10. Gravy, you had me at gravy. You kept me with the jalapeno. You just won me over here. I don't know what this is, but it's a 10 out of 10. This is chicken salad or tuna salad, piled with the pickles and such. That's nice. When it rotates like this, you really can appreciate the layers and the structure. But chicken, tuna, whichever, 10. This looks awesome. Whatever it is, 10. This, chicken and maybe some beef, 10. Ham stacked to the ceiling, 10, 10, 10. Long, loaded, ready to goated, 10. Holy cow, what is this? There's like 18 layers of meat in there. Just hold on, don't rotate for just a second. Oh, here we go. Let me get the ghost picture. Yeah, that's layered up with some meat. That looks good, 10 out of 10. This is some sort of fish sandwich. Personally, I love fish sandwiches. That's going to be a 10. PB&J, greatest sandwich of grilled cheese. Look at me jumping the gun. I thought that's milk. Oh, okay. See, that's burnt cheese. I thought that was jelly. Silly. Grilled cheese, though, is one of the great sandwiches. Maybe the greatest hot sandwich. And or like not the greatest, but you know what I mean, right? Like the most classic. So that's a 10. Cold cut ham, all sorts of peppers. Again, the rotation, you really get all the detail. 10. This is ridiculous. What is this? Oh, pickles. This looks really good, actually. 10. I don't love this angle of it, but, with the rotation, I guess you have to really appreciate all angles. This looks like a murder scene, and I like it. 10 out of 10. Interesting. I've never seen such a thing. It looks like a 10. Meatball sub, 10. Great. One of the greatest sandwiches of all time. Yep. Meatball sub. Where was I? Meatball. Oh, look at that thick meatball too. What is this? What is this? Egg salad with a bunch of tomatoes, maybe, or salmon. Either way, that's a 10. Egg salad, 10. Smoked salmon, 10. Club sandwich, 10. Can't beat it. Give me some french fries. What in the world is this? Some sort of... I see broccoli, so I like it. Broccoli with maybe some sort of chicken. That'll be a 10. Broccoli sold it. This potato, avocado, sauce, crunchy, maybe some black beans, 10. This looks like a sandwich I would eat every single day for an entire week, so that's a 10. This looks incredible. Maybe a variation on the gyro. Foil intact, making it spectacular. The meat looks really crunchy. The bread is perfectly cooked, 10. This is a giant sandwich. Oh, I know this one. This is like the Philly... Oh, no, it's not. This has broccoli rabe, so I thought it was like the Philly roast pork sort of situation. But this is a 10 because it has the broccoli rabe, and it looks like cutlets in this situation. So that looks excellent. Sesame bread, maybe. I'm speaking out of turn. These sandwiches are rotating so fast I can't tell the finer details. Chili dog, 10. Sonic says, get yourself a chili dog. Wrap. I was going to count it off for being a wrap until then when I saw that it basically had 13 pounds of roast beef inside of it, so that's a 10. French dip. All you need is the meat and the dip and the bread, 10. Now give me a glimpse of this thing. Maybe a barbecue spare rib sandwich or something? I don't know, but it looks like a 10. This is a croissant with fish, probably smoked salmon. That's a 10. That croissant looks unbelievable. This looks incredible. 10 out of 10. Just meat and bread and maybe some tomato. But that meat looks awesome, and that bread probably would chip my teeth in a good way. Sorry, chip my teeth in a good way. This, I'll give it an honorary 10, but I probably wouldn't like it. Chicago beef, dunk that baby in gravy. This is one of the greatest sandwiches of all time, and I really believe that in my heart of hearts. What is this? Salmon? No, this is tuna. Tuna salad, or tuna with cucumber, some dill, a big glob of mozzarella, some tomato, and I'm guessing this is lemon on plain bread. But the way it's presented, I don't feel like you would eat the bread, but it being on rotatingsandwiches.wordpress.com makes me think you would eat it as a sandwich. So that's a 10. What is this? 10. What is this? It looks delicious. This is like a coleslaw. Oh, coleslaw and pulled pork with barbecue sauce, probably. That's a 10. That's a great, great, great sandwich. Coleslaw on a barbecue pulled pork sandwich can take it from a normal 10 to a absolute ginormous situation of a 10. This looks like a variation on a banh mi, 10. Awesome. This is a stacked sandwich here on a croissant, rotating slower than the others, giving it like this effect of it's important, it needs to be taken seriously, it really needs to be looked at. So that's going to be a 10. This is a sort of soft bun that you get at an Asian place with probably some pork belly. That's a 10. This is a fried chicken sandwich with some delicious looking, I think, cheese and eggs maybe, but it looks like a 10, and I love fried chicken sandwiches. Fish sandwich, 10. Tartar sauce, delicious. This is a chicken cutlet with some potentially ham on top, some good looking spreadable cheese, maybe some arugula up top. This is the kind of situation where I could do without the arugula, but I would still give the sandwich a 10. This looks unbelievable. This is the sort of sandwich that I would just sit down in an establishment and I'd say, this is the kind of place I need to come back to. So that's a 10. This just looks like a nightmare. But it actually looks pretty good because it has cheese and tomatoes and onions and bread, so that's a 10. This has tomatoes and meat and also bread, so that's a 10. This has some big hunks of something and also some... Oh, that is boiled eggs and turkey. Interesting. It's just like boiled eggs laid on top of turkey. That's a 10. That sounds delicious. Mom, if you please, pass me the pork roll, egg, and cheese, if you please, on a Kaiser bun. I mean, this is something Ween sang about. If you don't know that song, you should check it out. But this is a pork roll, egg, and cheese on a Kaiser bun. I'm pretty sure that's a 10. In-N-Out double-double, that's a 10. Okay, rotating sandwiches, .wordpress.com. We're rotating sandwiches, that's it. They all look good. I mean, come on, they're sandwiches.